What's up, Outlaw Nation? How is everybody today? Hey, I appreciate you very much. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. You already knew that though. Here's what I really need you to do. Put a comment on everybody's comment. The more comments I get down there, the more I can kick back up in this algorithm, the more we can spread the word for all the rest of the outlaws that don't know about the Outlaw Nation yet, but are soon to join. All right, guys, lessons learned from Ukraine. Do not die because of your pride or fall on your own sword. What do I mean by this? What struck my mind on this was I was listening to a YouTuber. I wish I could remember who he was. And he was a tier 1 guy. He was Delta Force, okay? Or CAG, the unit, whatever you want to call him. He came out, did a podcast not long ago. I'm listening to this guy's podcast. And in his podcast, he said one thing that is very rare about tier 1 special forces is we don't have any pride. So we will run from a fight so that we can live, stay healthy, plan, re-equip, and fight again. And then we win. The common thing that I hear in America right now is, and you guys have said it on my comments, so I'm not dogging on you guys. I just want to give you a different perspective, a different look at life, in reality of life, because I just faced some of it for the last couple of months while I was in Ukraine. If you die, it's over, right? From my cold dead hands, they're never getting this gun. Okay, they're gonna get it and it's over, right? I'm not giving up. They're not doing, like, if I give up, no, if you give up, you might be able to get away. Or if you drop your gun and run, you will live another day to fight another day. People all the time, I'm not leaving my house. I'm not leaving my city. I'm not leaving my state. I'm not leaving my country. Now that I listened to that podcast and got a bigger view of tier 1, and then I've called a few of my tier 1 guys and that are friends that have been retired, and they're like, yeah, man, it's better for us to live and come back and beat you another day when we have a better plan than it is for us to die on our pride. And when I was in Ukraine, I noticed that those people had pride in their country, but they didn't have pride in their city or their county or their state. And they were happy to move anywhere and get in part of any plan to be able to, for the greater good, to win the war, not the battle. And so people say all the time, I'm in Texas. I'll never leave Texas. Bro, I'll leave Texas. I'll never leave the United States. Dude, if the United States was untenable right now, I'd leave the United States and when it calmed down, come back. Because at least I lived to come back. Oh, these people are shooting and they're about to take over my house. There's 20 of them coming. You know, without rule of law, there's 20 of them coming and there's just me, my wife, and my kids. Screw it. Load up, lock and load. We're killing them all. No, they're going to kill you. Why don't you just leave and come back and fight another day? Ukrainians had a great example before I got there. The Russians took over an airport. So they landed these guys there, landed a helicopter. All the dudes jumped out. They pushed all the Ukrainians away. The Ukrainians came back. They re-equipped. And about 5 days later, they came and pushed and kicked Russians back out. Well, the Ukrainians could have sit there and fought to the last bullet and they would all died. But they were able to win that portion of that war, right? They lost that battle. They came back and won the war for the airport. That's how you need to start thinking about your preps, your equipment, and your mindset, right? My mindset is me and my family, we need to live. Me, my family, my people, my team, my group, we need to live. I don't need to lose any of them. I don't need to lose them for pride. I don't need to show you that I'm the toughest guy on the block. I don't need to show you that I shoot better than you. I don't need to show you any of that. I need to live. I need to be quiet, sneak away, live, come back and fight another day. This is something that is just it's a pride thing in America, and I totally get it. And listen, don't you dare not call me a patriot. Don't you dare not call me hard or not a fighter or I'm afraid. Because none of that's true. I've proved that. I've proved all of that. That's not true. What I am going to do is I'm going to be smarter than you, and I'm going to live. And after I live, I'll come back and get you, right? You do me wrong where I need to go that far, I'm going to live, then I'll come back. So as you're preparing for WROL or SHTF or whatever event you see, think survive first with least amount of conflict and then come back and win. If you look at any tier 1 or tier 2 unit, they're trying to 5-to-1 or 10-to-1 you, right? 10 good guys to 1 bad guy. They're not trying to say there's just 3 of us left and we're holding down the fort. That's movies, man. That's the movies. This isn't movies. This is real life. You know how many times since I've been back from Ukraine I've had to tell people, this isn't the movies. This is real life. That's what I want you to start thinking. What is real life? What is actuality? Not living in the movies, not living in our fantasies, not being John Rambo, thinking that we could just take on all of Vietnam. It's just not how it works, right? Chuck Norris and Delta Force just killing everybody on the plane. This is not real. This is the movies. What is real? What is real is change your mindset, right? One warrior, any weapon, so it doesn't matter what weapon you have, you can use it. The land is a weapon, the water's a weapon, the air's a weapon, and a gun's a weapon. You're focusing on the gun and staying here to hold my ground. Never hold your ground. Move, survive, live another day. Plan, re-equip, come back and attack if that's important to you. So I say that because you think that you're gonna say, like, I'm staying in my house. No, you may have to leave. I'm staying in my city. No, you're probably gonna have to leave. I'm staying in my state. No, bro, you can't stay in Texas. You can't stay in New Mexico, Oklahoma, California. All right, I'm staying in the United States. Dude, maybe you need to go to Canada. Maybe you need to go to Cabo and let some things, you know, cool down here before you come back, because there is no pride in dying. It's just not, because once you die, it's over. There's nobody to take care of you. There's nobody to take care of your memory. There's nobody to take care of your kids. When you die, it's just over. If you believe in an afterlife, that's different. But I'm talking about, why did you die? Did you have to die? Were you so prideful and you thought you were so strong because you watched the movies? You think the good guy always wins and you see yourself as the good guy. It's not always the case. Anyway, guys, think about it. Mindset's number one, okay? Mindset is number one. Live, be the warrior that can use any weapon. Be the warrior that lives for another day and is smarter than everybody else. Spend your time, think about it. Develop this, make it a part of your life, because you know the Outlaw Nation, we're just one step above everybody else. I got faith in you. All right, guys, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, put me your comments under there. Tell me how your mindset is now. Tell me how your mindset's gonna change. Outlaw out.